Bob Lamb Outdoors. We're out here in La Crosse with Mike Crosse and his father Raleigh, and they make predator guards for Bluebird houses. And Mike and Raleigh, you tell us how you manufacture these and do they really work and everything else.
Yeah, so what we do is we actually take a big roll of hardware cloth and basically cut it down to big pieces. And from the big pieces we cut them down to little rectangles, which then are folded after a little bit of cutting. We end up with a guard that looks like this, and the idea behind it is the little prickly things deter predators. And the National Bluebird Society recommends this as the predator guard that's most effective. And it's effective against raccoons, snakes, and cats. And so,
do you have a patent on this?
no, it's non-patentable. The template is actually free to get. Anybody can get this online.
Oh,
And it's so common out there, and it's not unique that it would not be necessarily patentable.
Sure.
So if you wanted to make them at home, you can literally go on the National Bluebird Society's website and find out how to make them with the exact same dimensions we have it.
And you use these J-clips, you said?
Yep, the J-clips kind of act as a way to hold it together until they're mounted. Once they're mounted on the Bluebird box, they tend to stay together.
Oh yeah.
They last.
And you just use this tool here?
Yep, that little crimper.
Uh-huh.
Same clips they use to put together rabbit cages.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all this stuff's really easy to get a hold of. It's a little bit of a hassle to make them, but it's worth the effort.
And how many can you make in an hour? How long would it take you just to make that one?
This one's about, I would say, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
We can do it in 30 seconds. We at this point are making about 130, 140 to be shipped every other week.
Uh-huh. And who do you ship them to and where?
So we ship them to a single distributor in Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Who then sells them either through his website, through Amazon, and then I believe they're also on eBay. We send an instruction card, which includes hardware, some screws, some washers, and then a little picture and a diagram to illustrate how they're all put together.
Now, Raleigh, you've got a cabin up north.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got how many Bluebird houses out there?
Well, we've got about 20 houses,
Uh-huh.
and
Predator, you try these things?
we put predator guard on each one of them. It turns out that bluebirds like some of the houses, and the ones that the bluebirds don't use, the
Sure.
tree swallows use.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the wrens get to fill a couple of those bird
Oh,
houses
yeah.
also.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we enjoy the bluebirds most.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
And
Yeah.
when you get a picture of a bluebird, two bluebirds on one house, that's what we try.
We've got them up in our fields in our association that we belong to also. And I spent one spring cleaning them all out and refurbishing them and that, but it's just fun to get out in nature and do stuff like this,
Oh my
isn't it?
gosh, it's fun to make.
That'd be a nice project for a school group or Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts.
Yep. And you can make them yourself, or you can have them made and then as a group go up and put them out.
Sure, yeah.
We used to sell the houses and the hardware to put the houses up, but we found out that a lot of people do that. We would guide you through that if you needed to, but shoot, it's easy to find the houses. It's much harder to find these around.
Yeah.
And there's lots of guards out there that say they're guards, but truly this is by far the most effective.
Are there any local conservation clubs around that buy yours?
I don't know. I honestly have never sold any individually. I wholesale them all.
Uh-huh.
I know friends of mine who live in Montana have seen them put up in city parks out there.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, so wherever you travel, you say, hey, there's one of my predator guards.
yep.
Raleigh did that one. It wasn't quite right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, we appreciate this.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And we'll have to see what else you got. You trap beavers, too, I know that.
Yep. Yep.
We're going to talk about that, too.
Perfect.
Yeah. Bob Lamb Outdoors, Mike Roskus, Raleigh Roskus. Until we meet, have a great day outdoors.